In the darkness of New Eden, a single star became the brightest mystery of a generation. Across dozens of light years, capsuleers looked to the skies and saw it. A brilliant emerald wound etched across the night. They would call it Caroline's Star, but behind the beauty lay a cataclysm, one that shook the ancient foundations of the cluster itself and signaled an end of an empire. First seen in late YC-116 by capsuleer Caroline Grace, the anomaly puzzled scientists, governments, and capsuleers alike. No matter where you were in New Eden, from Caldari Prime to the furthest edges of Delve, the green streak was there, distant yet omnipresent. It was more than a supernova. It was a signal. Triangulation efforts soon revealed the source. A dying red giant in the distant system of W477-P within Jovian space. Though not known to many, this unassuming star was home to something extraordinary. For millennia, it had been enveloped by a vast lattice of Talocan origin, an ancient stellar engineering swarm like a Dyson net, designed to manipulate wormholes across New Eden and wormhole space, the region of Anoikis. The Talocan, masters of spatial manipulation, had built their empire on wormhole travel, and with the sheer amount of Talocan artifacts and ruins within Anoikis, some fringe theories suggest they had constructed Anoikis itself. W477-P was the beating heart of their network, but by YC-116, the lattice had grown unstable despite the efforts of the mysterious Jovians who occupied the system in the Talocan absence. Its collapse triggered a cascade of failures across precursor infrastructure, sending shockwaves throughout New Eden and Anoikis alike. The result was catastrophic. The lattice disintegrated, and the star flared, sending a superluminal flash racing across space, faster than light itself, seen simultaneously by all of New Eden. This was not just the death of a star, it was the death of something great. In its wake came chaos. Entire systems were torn apart. 100 previously inaccessible shattered wormholes appeared, scarred remnants of a Talocan transit network, including the hub of these shattered wormholes, Thera. These systems, connected at the time of the highly energetic event, were sterilized and devastated in a fashion akin to the Salem incident of YC-111. But perhaps the most chilling consequence was what emerged from the void. Tied to the intricate power generation of the Talocan lattice, cloaked and damaged Jovian observatories flickered into sight, and strange new entities appeared. The Circadian Sleepers, and soon after, their masters, revealed themselves, the Drifters. They came probing, salvaging fragments called Thera elements, and pulling secrets from the wreckage of Jove technology to assert their claim to being the new tyrants of New Eden. Some circles of capsuleers believe the Drifters caused Caroline's Star in an attack against the Jove, calling themselves tyrants to invoke imagery of the Second Jovian Empire, being apparent usurpers to the Jovian legacy. Others argue they were opportunists, scavengers exploiting disaster. The truth remains hidden. But one thing is clear. The event shattered more than a star. It fractured the balance of power, igniting a new age of conflict between capsuleers and ancient awakened threats unlike any seen before. Caroline's Star was a beacon, a warning written in emerald light. To this day, its shadow lingers in the ruins of W477-P, in the shattered wormholes that dot Anoikis, and in the enigmatic motives of the Drifters. For every answer we have uncovered, more questions remain. What was the true purpose of the Talocan lattice? Was its collapse inevitable, or was it triggered? And most of all, what future awaits when ancient powers awaken in the dark?